The mother dog and her puppies were sleeping when they suddenly sensed something ahead. The mother dog went to check it out, but as she reached the corner, a rope suddenly tied her up. Two dog lovers grabbed her and put her in a car. The three puppies tried to rush to save their mom but couldn't return, leaving only the red retriever barking. The dog lovers heard the barking and quickly came over to take her too. Now they were finally reunited. They were kept alone in a shelter, and the other dogs didn't dare make a sound, except for the retriever who kept barking non-stop. The dog lovers were so annoyed that they locked her in a small dark room, making her feel very lonely. The next day, the dog lovers opened the cage, and the dog gave them a lick before rushing out. She found her mom, but before she could say goodbye, the dog lovers chased after her. She sped up, with the chubby guy chasing closely behind. At this moment, another dog lover was blocking the way ahead. He cleverly crawled under the legs. But just as he was about to exit the gate, the chubby guy grabbed him, angrily scolding him, "Now I'm really going to deal with you." Luckily, the retriever had a trick up her sleeve. She sprayed urine on the chubby guy's face. Caught off guard, he was, allowing her to escape smoothly. From then on, she gained a new lease on life. She wandered into an abandoned building and suddenly saw an angelic hand. The dog examined it and confirmed it was the right person. She happily ran to the old lady, joyfully licking her face. The next day, the old lady took her to the street to beg, but after half a day, they were still empty-handed. Then, they started playing a game. The old lady hid a stone under a walnut shell and shuffled them, letting the dog guess. To her surprise, the dog guessed right on the first try. She thought the dog was very smart and continued playing, and the dog found it again. This impressive performance attracted a crowd, and they all tipped the dog for its cleverness. They quickly earned a month's worth of food. That night, the old lady treated her to a big meal and gave her a lucky name, Fluke. However, her life wasn't so lucky. The old lady suddenly fell ill and passed away, leaving her alone. An end to one relationship meant the start of another. A big black dog found Fluke. They both liked each other. The big black dog was an experienced old dog and took Fluke to live together. They went to a restaurant, and Fluke, smelling the food, jumped around excitedly. The big black dog bit his tail to drag him back and taught him how to beg for food. He barked at the owner and got some food. Fluke imitated him and also got a treat from the owner. After eating their fill, the big black dog took him to a junkyard. The owner saw he brought a new friend and was very happy. He really liked Fluke and hugged him tightly. They stayed there to sleep that night. The next day, the dogs went to the restaurant as usual and suddenly found a man in a suit stealing the owner's food. Fluke barked at him furiously, which annoyed him. As he left, he deliberately stepped on the big black dog with an arrogant look. Fluke rushed out, and the man in the suit